Alright guys, sorry, I was doing a quick little, like, checklist check here. Alright, give me one sec. Okay. Alright, so this is a half case of Topps Archives. First half of, I've got one full case, so this is the first half of it, 5 boxes. We'll get going. It's a pretty straightforward product, excuse me. Maybe a few more inserts than we're used to. There's a whole 3D glasses thing in the hobby boxes. I actually tried to get the collector's tins and couldn't get any. I thought those were kind of cool. But. Alright, so there's the 3D glasses. Basically have those instead of box loaders. And then I think there's 4 3D cards in each box. So, here we go. Two autos, a box. They're all over the place. Rookies, vets. Fair number of inserts. Some of which are relatively tough. Ugh, packs are killing me. Hang on, I'm going to try to make this easier on myself. Not easy packs to open. All right, here we go. Box 1, the 56 design. There's Spencer Steer. There's the 65 design. Baby Ruth. That is, what, 2001? Is that right? Good morning, Eric. Michael Grove. There's a Carroll. That is a Bobby Witt. Which insert is that? Is this the 3D? I think that's a 3D, but it doesn't look like it, really. Oh, yeah, maybe. All right. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. Corbin Carroll Inside Baseball. Those are cool. How tough are those? I promise this will speed up. I just want to see these early on ones. I don't know. I don't even see that in the checklist. Let's see. Huh. 79 TC2. Okay, those are 1 and 8. Those are 79 Topps Baseball Comics. There's Gunner. Volpe. For speed's sake, guys, I'm just going to sleeve the bigger rookies for now. I'll top load them later. Thurman Munson, that's cool. Bayo. Matt Mervis. Oh, first auto to the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. That's pretty solid. I like that they put these, like, Archives fan favorites, that old stamp on it. That's not bad. Logan O'Hoppe to the Angels, it's solid. On the 1990 design, one of the ugliest cards ever made. They make it look better on that, but the originals were rough. Nolan Gorman, Bo Naylor. This is the other auto. So both of them back-to-back. Freddie Sanchez to the Pirates. Weird that they were so close together on the 72 design. Grayson, Matt McClain. Stud. Yuri. Rogers Hornsby. Legend. That's the 57 version. Fuji. Vaughn Grissom. Bleacher Reachers. Willie Mays. How tough are those? Alright, nothing crazy on that. Bleacher Reachers Mays. Bryce Terang. Roger Clemens is a Blue Jay. Spencer Strider on the 3D. Josh Young. Peraza. Jordan Walker. Babe Ruth, 57. Michael Harris. Jeremy Pena, 3D. Baby Boomers, Vinny Pasquantino. I think the toughest ones are numbered. Senga. Vargas. Moreno. J-Rod Comics. Casas. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. Masataka Yoshida. Mike Trout, 57. Hunter Brown. Blade. O'Neal Cruz, 3D. Albert Pujols comic. Zach Neto. Bobby Miller. That's a Bryce Harper foil. That's to 199 to the Phillies. Alright guys, that's box 1. Alright, kind of know what I'm doing now. Alright, here we go. All right. All right. Oops, there's a card in there. That's why I squeeze them at the end. Make sure there's nothing in there. So Rhys Hoskins got hurt and lost his job. Ouch. Man, that's a rough go. Feel bad for him. He's a nice guy. Is his what I didn't see is his contract up? Like, what's his deal? Are they gonna trade him or? It's definitely got some value. All right, here we go. Box 2. Blood A. There's a Brett Beatty 3D. Or Brown. Yep, agreed, Eric. I mean, that's supposed to be what doesn't happen, right? You're not supposed to lose your job because of an injury. Max Scherzer comic. Yoshida. Tristan Casas. Yeah, and Harper's, I mean, he's a great athlete. He'll be fine. But it's not just like put on a glove and figure it out. Freddie Freeman, 57. Riley Green. There's Adley. That's the Adley base. Michael Massey to the Royals. The Ohapi was good. The other two have been meh on the 1990 design. Bobby Miller. Aqua. Oh, that's pretty nice. That's like an Aqua Speckle to 75, Riley Green. That's solid. That's a little Tigers hit. Zach Neto. Garrett Mitchell. There's Beatty. Nolan is an angel. Foil Johnny Bench. That's to 199. Yeah, no, Eric. I played a little first base in a pinch, and I thought it was much more difficult than people give it credit for. Edward Julian. Mark McGuire comic. Aaron Judge, 3D. That was Vientos. Vaughn Grissom, Altuve, 57. Terang. Kyle Tucker, 3D. Bayo. Baby Boomers, Michael Harris. That's pretty solid. Oh, Baby Boomers auto to the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Not numbered. I thought maybe the insert ones would be numbered, but not bad. Big dude. Hammer baseballs. Anthony Volpe. Yuri Perez. Clemente comic. Nolan Gorman. Oh, Naylor. Tony Gwynn, 57. Grayson Rodriguez. Matt McClain. Greg Maddux, orange. Oh, God. That is to 15. So we've had 3 numbered cards in this box. Only had 1 in the first. That's interesting. Did I miss something? I don't think I did. These are pretty obvious. That's a nice little hit right there, though. 11 of 15. Number Crunchers, Jeff McNeil. Just a insert. Steer. Carroll. Bryce Harper, 3D. Gunner. All right, while I'm sleeving these, I'll give you my thoughts, Eric. I agree. I think For a minute there, it was if Alonso was going to get traded. I agree. I think they're going to lock him up now. And I think Uncle Stevie has figured out what he wants to do with his money and be a little more judicious, which is a good call with all the young talent the Mets have, in my opinion. I thought the manager hiring was interesting. I'm not surprised that once the Counsell thing went down, if I'm Craig Counsell and I have the option of the Cubs or the Mets, I'll take the Cubs job. The front office that'll spend, much like the Mets, but without the drama. And hopefully the Mets drama doesn't exist as much anymore, but I think the jury's still out on that. Yeah, agreed, Eric. I agree that he didn't want to come to New York. He's a Midwest guy, right? And he, the Cubs are, 45 minutes, an hour from his home in Milwaukee. So, I don't blame him. I would have, and $40 million also helps. I saw that he made like $16 million in his entire career as a player. He's going to make $40 million as a manager, plus whatever he's made as a manager up to this point. Yeah, David Ross is going to get, he's going to get a job. It's a bummer it's not going to be with the Cubs. I think he was a really good fit there, but I also get it from the Cubs' perspective. I think Counsell, in my mind, is, he's Bruce Bochy, just at the beginning of his career. I don't think David Ross will come to Houston, mostly because I think Houston's doing its due diligence, but I think Houston's going to hire Joe Espada. I thought there was a scenario where Ron Washington would come, and then when he took the Angels job yesterday, I think that solidifies, in my mind, that solidifies that Espada is going to get the job. What I actually am hoping internally is that they give Espada the job, and Martin Maldonado decides he wants to retire, and Espada hires Martin as his bench coach. That's my perfect scenario for the Astros. There's been talk of bringing Martin back as the backup catcher. I just think I think that's dangerous. Joe Madden? Yeah. I don't know that, I think Joe Madden is better with a young team. I don't think Joe Madden and the Astros works. They've got so much veteran leadership on that team, and where Joe Madden got himself in trouble was when there was a lot of veteran leadership, right? Because he's got a very specific way that he likes to do things, and I just don't see the Astros with their vets necessarily buying in to his way. I actually think Joe Madden would have been a good fit for the Mets more, but yeah, I think the Mets would have actually been a really good fit for him. And he's just kind of weird enough that, Mets fans would probably enjoy him. All right, here we go, guys. Box 3. Bayo. Vaughn Grissom. Bobby Witt Jr. 3D. Terang. Corbin Carroll comic. Harris. Carroll. Trout 57. Steer. There you go, Eric. Jesse Orosco. Wasn't he like the... Orosco was like the beginning of the left-handed specialist that now we're losing again with the 3 batter minimum. Kind of a fun hit. Man, look at how tiny that type is. Dude played a long time. 79 to 2003. Woo! Oh, that's cool, Eric. Really? Orozco's tough? All right. Well, even better. Yuri Perez. Yeah, sometimes this product, you hit guys and you're kind of like, oh, that's a fun hit. And then you realize that they, like, literally never sign. Casas, Gorman, Bo Naylor. There's a foil Josh Smith to the Rangers. That's to 199. And then some of those old fan favorites, you know, command pretty premium dollars because they're tough signers. Don't do a bunch of privates and things like that. Pujols comic. Gunner. O'Neal Cruz 3D. Every time, Mike. Volpe. Babe Ruth. Yeah, Howard Johnson probably also doesn't get asked to do a ton, right? He's on that kind of cusp. But Outman. Cusp of fan favorite. Jeremy Pena, 3D. Zeke Duran. Not that one. That one. That's Toglia. I feel like we've got a run in here of cards that we haven't seen yet. Nick Prado, baby boomers. There's Morel. Yeah, these are all cards we haven't seen yet. Only took the 3rd box to get to those base cards. These we've seen. Young. Jordan Walker. There's Nolan as a Met. Peraza. That's cool. Yeah. DL Hall on the 77 design to the Orioles. Wrong Oriole. Oswaldo Cabrera. Hoppy. J-Rod comic. Senga. Mervis. Vargas. Yandy Diaz. Blue foil to 25. Pretty low. He had a great year. Moreno. Got another one here. Oh no. Bleacher Reachers. Aaron Judge. Strider 3D. Yeah, I love the, you know, they did that that fan favorites as a, did they do it as a release or was it, I don't remember, like in the early 2000s, like somewhere between like 01 and 04. No, I didn't see that, Mike, but it's actually kind of surprising that there weren't more higher average hitters this year, just with the shift rules. I'd be curious what the left-handed hitters, how their batting averages went up, just as a general rule. over the full course of a season with no shift. I mean, I will say it's hard to hit 300 in the big leagues now. I know it's also like a, 3 true outcome, all of that, and I think that is actually editing with some of the rule changes, but I also just think with all the ridiculous bullpen arms, everybody throws 100. It's just hard to be a consistent, put the ball in play kind of guy. Really tough. That one doesn't want to come out at all. Right, Eric. But he's such a random Arise. I know he fell off, but I mean, he is the kind of guy who could go hit 400 just because of how his approach. All right, this box. We need a banger auto in this box. Yep. I mean, honestly, Eric, that stat is what makes Adley so special to me. As a catcher, especially. I mean, he walks as many times as he strikes out. That is really impressive. Especially for a young hitter. And why ultimately I think Adley will go down as, a Johnny Bench, Fisk, an all-time great catcher, in my opinion. That's if he stays a catcher. But either way, as a hitter, he's going to be that. Yep. Jordan Walker. Rhys Hoskins, 3D. Young. Peraza. Bryce Harper comic. Oswaldo Cabrera. Logan O'Hoppe. Well, I'll go back and look. 57, Tris Speaker. It might be, but they're not like short printed, I don't think. Hang on, I think it was in this stack. Oh yeah, an 89 is weird, right? What the heck is that? Because it's got George Brett on the back. Oh, that's an insert. Good catch, Eric. Oh, these are 1 in 8 hobby. These are normal inserts. Those are cool though. I bet we've hit others, and I bet I didn't notice it. Max Meyer red. That's to 50. Yeah, I bet we've hit others of that, and I didn't recognize it as an insert because it doesn't look like one. Mervis. To the A's, J.J. Bleday. Two are split teams? Okay. I'll, as I'm sorting, when I find them, I'll make sure that, and then we'll, Bleday is cool. Harris. Although it probably should just go to the team on the front, to be honest, but Rangers, Astros. Why would they put those two on the same card? Ugh. Yuri Perez. We don't share with the Rangers. Green said Mullins. That's to 99. Well, that one makes sense. Two dudes who don't like each other. Michael Harris, comic. Bayo. Vaughn Grissom. CJ Crone, 3D. Joe Mauer, 57. Oh, Harrison Carroll, actually. That's like one people actually want. Ivan Herrera. I feel like we haven't seen him. Alvarez. That's a first of him. Yeah, Bybee. J-Rod 3D. Yeah, Eggy. Tovar. Yeah, this is a run we haven't had yet. Baby Boomers, Jeremy Pena. Colas. Brandon Pfaadt. Taglia. Morel. That's the Adley 89 with Gunner. That one's cool. Duran. Connor Joe to the Pirates. That is 21 of 25 on the foil auto. Second Pirates auto. Vladdy comic. Casey Schmidt. Nolan Gold. Oh, actually, it's the doubleheader as Mets. Nolan and Seaver. That's to 50 for you, Eric. It's a cool card. Senga. Honus Wagner. Yeah, Matt, I'm pretty sure you have the most teams in the break, so yes, I can send you a pair. Nolan Jones. Hilltoppers, Greg Maddux. Adley 3D. Outman. No, I haven't opened up a pair. I wonder if I can do it on camera. I wonder if y'all can see it. Let's have a fun little science experiment. don't think it's going to work through the camera, but let's give it a run. I don't think I can get it centered enough. Yeah, it's not going to work. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not a lot of 3D if I'm being honest, but I mean, I just looked at that Beatty and they don't look, what's funny is like the photo itself, it doesn't look 3D, like it doesn't have that like grainy. One box to go, y'all. Yep. I can, Eric. I really wanted the lunch boxes. I thought those were cool. I got sad when Big League Baseball got rid of the action figures. I thought those were fun. Our son really likes those. He has several of them. And I thought the lunch boxes were cool. I tried to get a case of the collector boxes that had the lunch boxes in them, and couldn't get one. I think they were pretty limited in scope. In fact, I haven't seen anyone breaking those, interestingly. So I wonder if they just, I mean, have they come out yet? Has anybody seen anybody breaking the lunch boxes? This one did not cut through. Okay, cool, Eric. I just thought they looked cool. I thought, you know, we would have, if we had done it, we would have, there's only like 5 subjects or something in the lunch boxes, so we would have done like a claim, you know, where everybody gets a lunch box, you know, in 6 teams or something on a case like that, or however many boxes there were, I can't remember. Okay, last box, you guys. Here we go. Yoshida, that's the 89 with Ichiro. Uh-oh, that's a duel. I guess we random this. I mean, it's technically 50-50 on the card. Taglia. Morel. Juan Soto 3D. Juan Soto. Comic. James Outman. Casey Schmidt. Verlander as a Met. Zeke Duran. That's going to be one of those future, like, what's the weirdest uniform on a guy? Derek Jeter, 57. And once we remove ourselves with time, Justin Turner, green, that's going to be to 99 to the Red Sox. There's a dual auto variation of those 89s, is what you're saying, Eric. So they're signed front and back, I assume. That's weird. I don't like that. Leaf does that sometimes with... Sorry, y'all, there's something like stuck to me. Okay. Senga. To the A's, that's a pretty cool hit. Barry Zito. It's the second A's hit, too. Blood A and Zito. It's a good one. He doesn't sign a lot either. Cabrera, Hoppy, Nolan Jones, Yoshida. Oh, that's cool. Vargas, Moreno, Carroll 89, and Harris. There we go. So it's possible that, again, if I missed any of those, I'll find them. Yeah, we hit the Adley Gunner, not the auto, but Tatis foil. That's to 199 to the Padres. Yeah, if I find any more of those 89s, now that I know what I'm looking for in sorting, that are randoms, then we'll random them. Michael Harris. Aaron Judge, comic. Young, Peraza, Walker. Miguel Cabrera, 3D. Edward Julian. 57, Ted Williams. I would put good money on that, Eric. I absolutely agree. Cal Raleigh 3D. Baby Boomers, Riley Green. Vientos. Adley. Riley Green. Fott. Alvarez 89 with Mike Piazza. Tovar. Cubbies, that's a nice hit. Miguel Amaya to 50 on the gold auto. Eight of 50. Beatty. That's weird, unless there's two versions of it. Gunner comic. I want those Astros buyback autos. All numbered to 22. Adam Wainwright, 3D. Alvarez. Hilltoppers, Randy Johnson. Wade Boggs, 57. All right, guys. That's it. Do this. I'll random those, and then I'll run a quick recap. All right, we'll just do them both at the same time. So the fronts are odds, and the backs are evens. Good luck. It's a 6, so it's going to the backs. So it goes to Michael Harris and Ichiro on those. All right. Let's recap. Hang on a second. Why does that one say first year card? It's also a rookie card. That's weird. Not all the Yoshidas say that. Hang on, I gotta come back to that. That's confusing to me. If anybody knows why that is, feel free to say. Okay. So, base rookies, I'll top load these. 2 McLeans, 2 Riley Greens, 3 Volpes, 4 Josh Youngs, 'Oh, interesting. Jordan Walker, 4, 2 Adleys. Let's see. So Harris, none of those. So 4 Harris, 4 Senga, 4 Gorman. I mean 3 Gorman. Counting's hard. 3 Carrolls, 2 Alvarez, 3 Gunners. So 2 Yoshidas, but then that guy with the variation apparently. With the first year card variation. So I don't know how short print that is. It's definitely different on the back too. Interesting. And then we had a Baby Boomers Michael Harris. We had a 3D Adley. Comics, 2 Carrolls. Michael Harris comic. Gunner comic. We had a Baby Boomers Riley Green. We had a 3D Brett Beatty. We had a Corbin Carroll, Michael Harris doubleheader going to the Harris spot on the random. And then we had an Adley Gunner doubleheader. Right. All right, to 199, Bryce Harper foil, Johnny Bench to the Reds, Josh Smith to the Rangers, and Tatis to the Padres. To 99, greens, Sed Mullins to the Orioles and Justin Turner to the Red Sox. To 75, Riley Green. That's a like aqua speckle to the Tigers. To 50, Max Meyer red, and 89 doubleheader to the Mets, Nolan Ryan on the front and Tom Seaver on the back on the gold. To 25, Yandy Diaz blue to the Rays, and to 15, a Greg Maddux orange to the Braves. And then the autos. All right, base autos, Barry Zito to the A's, J.J. Bleday to the A's, DL Hall to the Orioles, Jesse Orosco to the Mets, Michael Massey to the Royals, Freddie Sanchez to the Pirates, Logan O'Hoppe to the Angels, Alec Burleson on the Baby Boomers to the Cardinals. And then we had a Miguel Amaya gold to the Cubs. That's to 50. And a Connor Joe, I guess blue to 25 to the Pirates. All right, guys, that's it. I'll get some more stuff posted for today. I'm hit and miss of whether or not I can do any breaks tomorrow. And then I'm back in full force next week. So, we'll see what I can get done today. All right. Thanks, guys, for joining in. We will see you in a bit.